Are we good? Welcome to the Fogelnest Files.
Yo,
My name is Jake Fogelnest. I am a professional. Hello, everybody. We're here doing the podcast once again. This episode, we're recording live on YouTube. So if you'll be able to see it. If you're listening to this right now, you'll be able to watch it on YouTube in like a week. They put up the video version of it. Or if you're watching it right now, streaming on the internet, hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm literally waving to somebody right now. We've got awesome guests. The So So Glos are in studio with me today.
Yo.
Hey.
From
How you
Brooklyn,
doing?
New York.
Sup?
How are you guys?
What's up?
No,
What's
we're
up,
doing pretty
Brooklyn?
good. We
Is this thing on?
Yeah, we're on. We're live. People want to send tweets while we're talking. They can do that.
They can just send them right at our faces if they want.
Just,
send them right to our faces.
Before we started recording, I was talking about what is his name? Ronald R. Gaines on Twitter. Who he's just a guy on Twitter. My friend Katie Katie Natopoulos from BuzzFeed. She's the greatest.
No.
She made me aware of this guy. He's just a guy. He's 57 years old, African American gentleman who just likes to oil himself up and show off his body online.
and you love looking at it.
I love it. I mean,
You
because
just
you know
love
what I love about it?
What?
He's just so free spirited. Like he just he just doesn't care. He's just like, I haven't gone to a doctor in 7 years. I'm 57 years old, and this is my hot ass. And for some reason, he's
Sounds
hot
like-
ass 2011.
Guess you got to
Sounds
flaunt
like
it if you got a hot ass. You know, nowadays, everyone who's got a hot ass, they let everyone know about it.
That's the thing.
Yeah, everyone.
It used to be in the 50s.
Yeah.
If you had a hot ass,
You'd keep it covered.
You'd keep it covered. It was more like
It was
you
for
did-
special people.
special.
Yeah.
You didn't want to brag.
Yeah.
That's just how it
There's
was.
an air of mystery. You know,
Yeah.
there's an air of mystery, and
'Cause
also
we
an era of mystery. Now that the veil's been lifted.
We don't know who had hot asses in the 50s. Like Richie
No.
Valens, we don't know.
We don't know.
He
Probably
could have had a hot ass.
Yeah.
Lil
probably had
Richard.
some
You
shape
could you
to
could
it.
make some good guesses though.
Lil
It's all
Richard.
from his
Yeah.
face.
Lil
He had
Richard
a
had a hot
little
ass.
polish, so he probably had a
Unquestionably.
little
Yeah,
polish.
that's without a doubt.
There's a few unquestionable.
That's proven.
And then you get to the 60s. I don't know. Like I bet you Jim Morrison did not have a hot ass.
I think so. Flat.
I agree.
Flat
I agree.
and just flat alcoholic and a bummer.
Oh,
Can
and
we
at
spend
the
the
end, it
whole
really-
This is it.
time
That's
judging guys' asses?
Guessing.
I don't think guys' asses get enough critical.
They don't.
Yeah. I think-
It was the breakthrough in Hollywood when they in Dumb and Dumber when they
Right.
there was that scene.
He must
Look
work
at-
out.
Yeah, he must work out. That was like that was when guys' asses sort of got the first spotlight.
There's
you know,
actually-
little shine there.
There's
they need,
actually
they
a
need
movie
to be
called
objectified more.
There's a movie called So Fine. Do you remember this movie So Fine?
No.
The premise of this
think so.
movie is it's in the 80s when like designer jeans were a thing and everyone was like, "Oh, Jordache jeans and everything." So the premise of the movie is that this guy accidentally invents these pants that have like holes in the ass. They show off the ass. They're pants,
Right,
but they
right.
have two holes.
Which I've seen somebody walking
Prince.
around in those
Yeah,
very pants.
Prince pants.
Yeah,
Assless-
Prince pants.
assless
Exactly.
chaps.
And they become like a fashion phenomenon. And it's like I think it's
Sounds like a great film.
It's a great
Yeah,
film. So
yeah.
Fine. Check it out.
I call it a film.
Yes, it is a film. It is
Yeah.
not. It's not.
It's not a movie.
No, it's a
No
film.
No way.
It's
Sounds like a film.
Thank you. Thank you for giving proper respect to a celluloid
Yes,
masterpiece.
Yes.
always do.
Which Beatle do you think had the best?
Yeah, sure.
My money's on George.
George, yeah.
George, yeah.
unquestionably.
could be a little
Oh, we've all
bony.
seen John Lennon's ass.
John Lennon's
right?
ass we've
Right.
seen. And, you know, it's
not-
fine.
it's not great.
It's not great. It's
But
not.
it's so him.
He's
you
the
know?
best.
It is
He
very
wears
him,
it
yeah.
well. He
Yeah.
He's
wears
my
it
favorite.
well.
But we saw like 30s John Lennon's ass and not like 20s.
Yeah.
like,
when it's-
In its prime.
yeah.
Like Fab Four, Beatlemate, like
Like-
straight off the Ed Sullivan show.
yeah.
The Hamburg
like from the back.
workhorse.
From the back,
The
yeah.
back camera. They never showed you that.
They did.
It's easy to pick George though,
It is easy to
because
pick.
he's the best looking Beatle.
You know what? He's the softest features,
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe Ringo had the best ass, and nobody would ever say that.
Because he's sitting down.
I'll tell you this.
He works out the most.
Ringo does not want anyone looking at his ass after October 24th. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Do not
Peace
look
and
at
love.
my ass. The So So Glos are here. This is their album,
Good.
which is out. It is called Blowout.
It's a very
Can't
good
get
album.
that.
Can
Yeah,
we,
it's- if I may say so
yeah.
myself, it's one of the best records
One of
I've
the best-
heard.
yeah, probably the best record
Probably,
ever.
yeah.
What
in a
did
while.
what Pitchfork say about this? What'd they give? What'd they say? What's a Pitchfork
Well,
number?
Pitchfork
fellas?
actually gave it best new music.
Did it? Best
Yeah,
new
yeah,
music.
best new
Oh,
music.
it's only the best new music from Pitchfork.com. Thank you.
Best new music.
Thank you.
That may or may not be true.
you see the theme of the record's like broken record. We have it on the cover. It's it's our logo. We're trying to break records. We're trying to smash them up. The era of tangibility is gone. The era of assless wonder that veil has been lifted.
The veil of assless wonder. Yeah. Let me show everybody you guys in full action. Yeah. You guys were on Letterman. I was really excited about this. Can we?
We were pretty excited. Our parents were even more excited. Our grandparents even more excited.
Yeah, because it sort of legitimizes the thing. It's like the kids got themselves a little band. Yeah. How's this gonna work out?
Yeah, Stella bomb.
Matt's uncle called him for the first time. I don't think you heard from your uncle in a while.
Yeah, I got an email from my uncle out of blue. All of a sudden, I have all sorts of uncles.
Now we got uncles and shit.
That's what happens.
Everybody's trying to get some money off us now. It's like,
yeah, it's like a percentage of nothing, still nothing.
Let's look at this. We can see this is.
What we got there?
That's great. Computer to computer.
Computer to computer is how we're doing it.
You're all watching this.
It looks better on computer.
Right here is entitled Blowout.
I heard the computer adds a couple.
All the way from Brooklyn. The So So Glos.
That got a little chuckle.
All the way.
Here we go, kids.
Now here you guys go. Let's check it out.
I was sitting next to my bedroom wall. It was a 1990 but the future seemed to be.
Check that out. You can find this clip on YouTube.
It is. That's where I found it. Have you guys seen this YouTube thing? They literally have every video on that
crazy,
thing.
and they all link to each other.
Yeah.
Yo, one time, tell the story.
I don't want to tell the story.
Okay, it's too weird.
Yeah, I saw the inner workings of YouTube when I was stoned one time, but it was really strange.
Wait, so you got really high and it all just it was like you started to view YouTube like The Matrix?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw The Matrix, and I was with 3 other people. And
Who
they
all
all saw it.
Wait,
were they wearing perhaps full-length leather trench coats?
It's really hard to explain, but I saw the way that the internet would visually look. And in terms of YouTube screens, every time I clicked on one video, 3 other webs came up that were similar to, and it was just
some wild.
It was
sounds
very
like, that
crazy.
sounds like pot.
I pressed one button and something went crazy.
Yeah.
Sounds like
and
pot.
I can't. It was.
It sounds like you were on pot. Yeah.
LSD.
This is play-by-play right here.
Yeah.
Should we give like an audio commentary?
Exactly.
Can I
guys
show you something I love?
Yes, please.
Okay, wait. There's a point where I mess up, and I make this face, and the mess up's not over. Wait, it's not yet. All right, ready?
Yeah.
It's coming up. I'll tell you right when to pause it. All right. I went on the wrong symbol there. There's the face.
Yeah,
There's the
you
face.
do. I see it. You
Look.
make a little like,
Look at the
oops.
face. That was the face. That's like, and it was the face came right after the mistake. The mistake was I was just on a wrong symbol. Yo, first of all, this was a psychedelic experience.
Well, yeah, tell me about that because, like, you guys, I've known you guys for a while. Look, I'll say it. You're Brooklyn. You're underdogs.
Well, yeah, I know what you want to say.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of Brooklyn bums.
Yeah, you're a bunch of.
We're a bunch of Brooklyn bums. You've seen us play to 15 people in a basement. What the hell are these guys doing on TV?
Are these guys going to make it? I'm not sure. They're real talented, but is it going to come together? And there you are on the David Letterman show, you make a fool of yourself.
He hits the wrong symbol.
What is it like to all of a sudden be like at the fucking Ed Sullivan Theater? The Beatles played there.
It was a wild day.
It was surreal, completely not real. But like you said, we're out here in LA. We're trying to make it. That's what we're doing out here in LA. So,
yeah.
It hasn't ended. Just because we're on Letterman doesn't mean we made it.
Right. It's like kind of nothing. Like you go and do the Letterman show and sort of nothing changes.
We figured we did Letterman.
Of New York successes, I guess, as an entertainer. So we've done that. So
Leno, time to get on Leno, right?
Yeah,
Do you know him?
I do.
Hey.
We got the So So Glos here. Like that'd be great to see. But it is cool to see like Letterman. Well, here I want to show you.
It's amazing, but the only place to go after that is back to the drawing board, back to the bar.
Really, the only place to go is down.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
It was nothing.
It was nothing.
You just went in, breezed in. It was fine. It's just another gift.
Piece of cake.
Just
Snoop, get out of the dressing room. We got to get in
Snoop
there.
Dogg was there.
Who else? So it was Snoop Dogg?
Well, no, Snoop Dogg filmed because they do the film too.
Right, they do 2 shows.
They don't like to talk about it, but I think So Snoop Dogg was in there before us, and our dressing room was littered with blunts everywhere. It was amazing.
Does he have to be such a parody of himself?
Littered everywhere. But it was my.
I just like to call him passionate.
Right, he's passionate about marijuana use. Yeah,
Wish we could have met him. Wish we could have met Snoop.
Yeah.
But so he has, because they tape 2 shows in one day. So you have Snoop's dressing room after Snoop,
and then we had
and it's littered with blunts.
With blunts, and I said, why the hell didn't I take one home? Why the hell? What the hell? I could have that in a frame. Snoop Dogg's
we walked in
blunt.
and it stunk like weed. It was like stunk,
over the
and
top.
I guess like how do you clean that?
There was
Like
ashes everywhere, and then I turned to. I mean, we were like a little nervous. You know, and I smoke, so I wanted to have a cigarette.
Sure.
So it stinks like weed. It's like smoked out. And I turned to like one of the girls that works there, and I'm like, "Can I have a cigarette? You know, out the window?" And she's like, "No,
absolutely not, absolutely not. Of course not. No,
and
just
I was like, okay,
illegal. Here,
Only blunts.
What's the cussing situation
on
the
this?
show?
You can cuss.
Anything goes.
Anything
'Cause
goes.
Sometimes it just slips out.
No, it's fine. You know what? It's the Wild Wild West, the internet.
Oh my goodness.
This thing's
Wild
the Wild
Wild
Wild West.
West. There's no rules. This is the deep
final
web.
frontier.
Welcome to the
We're in
deep
the
web.
deep
you
web.
want.
I want to
Welcome
show
to the
you.
deep web.
I want to show you this great thing that was being tasked around the internet of Letterman. This is Letterman has a million bands on the show.
Yeah.
And somebody noticed that he kept doing the same thing every time. Like every once in a while, he would ask the bands, like the band would play, and he would go up to the drummer and he'd be like, "Are those your drums?"
Yeah, this is great.
And it's just this. I don't know what the story is. If it's just some weird thing that Letterman does to amuse himself while he does this every week for thousands a week. So this is just a montage of David Letterman asking people
Beautiful
one
drums.
question.
Are these yours? Oh, those are nice. I love those. I love those. These are drums?
he loves drums."
These are
He
drums?
loves drums. He gets so excited. You've never seen him so enthusiastic.
Those yours are rented.
Those yours are rented.
Beautiful drums.
Beautiful
Your
drums.
drums are rentals. Very nice.
Your drums are rentals. Very nice.
Those are rentals. Oh, they're beautiful. Renos? Beautiful. Are those yours? Beautiful. Are those
Beautiful.
yours? They're gorgeous. Thank you very much. These are great. Are these yours? Those are very nice. Thank you very much. Boy, those are great. Are those yours or those rentals?
Yours are those rentals.
These are beautiful.
It's so great when he says rentals.
this is
It's
like,
just so classic Letterman.
He's got to
Yeah.
own. He's got to own a drum set or something though. Like
Yeah.
looking at that
he
clip.
probably does it for his own amusement.
It's got to be
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't know who these guys are. Like
Yeah,
you
these
know.
are drums.
I have this
Yeah.
running joke.
Yeah,
You know?
a running joke with himself.
Yeah.
And he's
He's
somebody.
really- he's brilliant.
So
And-
great.
Yeah, he's brilliant. It was great to just shake hands with him on that stage.
Yeah, it's got to be cool.
We were at the Comedy Store last night.
Oh, yeah?
Here in
Oh, yeah.
LA. Yeah. And
Well,
we
who
got-
was up? Who was up? What'd you see?
Pauly
Oh,
Shore,
we saw Pauly
baby.
Shore.
Oh, sure, at his hometown club.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
it
in
was
his,
awesome.
mother's, in his
But,
mom's club.
At his his mom's club.
Yeah.
What
It was great. It was
what
great.
was Pauly doing? How was Pauly?
It
He
was a
was
Lenny
good.
Bruce. It was Lenny Bruce's daughter. It was a benefit for her.
For Kitty
Yeah.
Bruce?
She runs a all women's house in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
like
Like a rehabilitation
yeah,
center for
rehab.
women.
Yeah.
It was cool. There was we went to go see Mark Maron. But
Right, he couldn't make it.
bailed 'cause
Yeah.
he was working on the show.
I mean, I went
Pretty
to see
upset.
Pauly Shore and Mark.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wow, it was great.
It was
But it was
because
great.
of
The
Mark
whole night
Maron's
was
show
great.
that we realized like Pauly Shore was more than the Weasel for the first time.
I
listening
saw-
to the podcast.
I see. First of all, Pauly's he's a fascinating. I'd like to have him on this show.
You
Yeah,
should.
good.
You
I'd
should.
like
I'm
to
sure
just
he's approaching.
Sit down with. Well, he is because
Oh, yeah.
I saw him this year. I was coming back, I think, from South by Southwest, and he was just in an airport. And he was wearing a Comedy Store shirt, and he just
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, he's
seemed like very approachable,
Super
very
down to
friendly.
earth.
He like walked in after the performance. He
Yeah.
was hanging out.
Yeah.
You know.
And then we went into the other room and just saw a bunch of different comics, and so inspiring to be around that kind of thing. We love the Comedy Store, and
My
comedy,
favorite,
too.
my favorite Comedy Store story is this was maybe 10, 15 years ago. I was there, and I still smoked cigarettes at the time, and I was smoking, and I'm here, and Andrew Dice Clay is a good
We
10.
met one of his ex-wives last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Her ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
Dice is like a good 10, 15 feet away, outside in the parking lot of the Comedy Store, and I'm having a cigarette, and he runs up to me, and he's like, "Hey, do you mind putting that out? I don't smoke anymore. I'm trying not to smoke, and you're smoking right in my fucking face."
That's awesome.
And I just instinctively am like, "Oh my God, yes, of course. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dice. Yeah, of course. Like, I try not to fucking smoke. I should mention he had an unlit cigarette in his hand.
That's like the Tony Clifton thing.
Yeah.
When he says, "Can everyone please put out your cigarettes?"
Yeah.
And then Tony Clifton comes out smoking a cigar.
But I was like 10, 15 feet away from quitting smoking is very, very hard.
Yeah.
But the mania that Dice must have been in, like, I can't even fucking, this guy's smoking. Like,
get the fuck out of my fucking face!
I couldn't believe it. And I was just, and I had done nothing wrong, but I just, because it was Dice, it was like, I'm sorry.
Last night at the comedy club, you felt like a vibe there. That was like,
it's dark.
There's darkness. There's a full vibe, and it's kind of fun. Like I was into it. Anything's on limits for conversation there.
There's
it makes
coke
weird,
demons.
Yeah.
You know, like just
dead coke demons.
Dead coke demons.
Just come back to life and just die again.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Who was that
but
girl,
why I brought that up is because the David Letterman
story
that we were told last night that he was about to, right?
Yeah. The David Letterman was about to quit, and then Mitzi from who owned the comedy club said, stay here. We got you.
He'll put you up in the house.
And the general manager, we were speaking to the general manager there, and he's like, Mitzi's just like saved so many comedians.
Yeah.
For like and just helped them out and just sort of nurtured them. And then so he said half the people love her, half the people hate her. Is what he said.
So he got put up in that house, and he was probably working on some bits and. Are those your drums? That was probably.
That's where it all got bored.
In that house,
because you guys like.
We saw this girl last night, Whitney Cummings.
Yeah.
She was
unbelievable.
Oh yeah,
her set was.
What was the dude? What was the dude who was talking
really
about Israel? The black dude talking about Israel. What was that guy's name?
I didn't get all the names.
He was the man.
Black dude talking about Israel. Are you sure you were at the Comedy Store, not just in Times Square? Because those guys are there shouting about Israel, and they are furious.
Ahmed was good too.
They are really furious.
Yeah, that guy was good.
When the Black Israelites had 90 public access shows in New York City.
Oh my God!
It seemed like every other show on public access.
Have you ever seen that crazy public access show in New York called like JDL or something, like Jewish Defense League?
Yes,
that
I have.
Crazy guy in fucking Queens.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is it like
he's like this right wing crazy. He's a terrorist. I think he actually is a terrorist.
He's
I think he got like arrested for plotting something at the UN. Like he's a terrorist.
Yeah. But he's got a great show.
But he's got a cable access and it shows anybody can get a cable access show.
And you guys have been on our friend Chris Gethard's show, who just got the Comedy Central deal.
Yeah,
for
Chris.
The pilot.
We fucking love you, Chris.
Me, Chris, and Max Kellerman, we all got to sit down and go dine like public access kings.
Yes, because that's what you are.
Yes.
It's so good. It's so good. Really, public access is like so inspiring and.
Freedom, full freedom.
Fucking amazing that you guys did that you went that route. It's so much more organic,
Well, I don't know how I would have done it any other way.
Yeah.
No one's looking for me. Let's talk about where you guys started, which is Bay Ridge. Bay Ridge.
Yeah.
Let's look at this is a little clip here, which you will recognize.
Oh yeah.
Of Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Saturday Night Fever?
This is a beautiful motion picture trailer.
Don't fucking say anything during the fucking film. I'm watching.
Coming from Paramount.
Oh yeah, that's our uncle.
Your uncle's
that's my uncle.
Tony Manero.
He was just like that.
The trailer for this movie is so great because it's just him. It's just him strutting.
Yeah.
It's all focused in that.
Our mother went down to watch this being filmed.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Well, I heard when they were filming this,
Bensonhurst.
there were literally riots because John Travolta was so huge at the time for Welcome Back Kotter and Vinnie Barbarino.
Yeah, people were in Brooklyn were just flooding the stores that he was in.
Did Grease come before or after?
Saturday Night Fever is first, I think.
Yeah. Saturday Night Fever is first.
Yeah, because Saturday Night Fever is 77 and Grease is 78.
Oh, I see. Have you ever seen the De Palma movies in Blowout?
Blowout's good.
Awesome
underrated movie.
Strange concept for a horror movie.
Yeah.
A thriller, rather. We actually named our record after that movie.
Is that where you named the record?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of reasons, but
well, so you
it didn't
guys
hurt.
Like how? Because you got a couple of brothers in this band, then how does this thing? How does it all come together? Well, tell me the origin story.
The
origin
stories. The origin story does begin in Bay Ridge.
It does.
Yeah. Well, we started this band when we were 3 years. I'm 3 years old or 4 years old, and our parents had get separated and regrouped. Me and Ryan are brothers, and Zach's our stepbrother. We become a band when we become grouped together at that age. So, we're talking 1991 here.
Yeah, which I believe is the year punk broke.
Right, it is.
Yeah,
it was.
It's also the year the So So Glos formed, and not called the So So Glos, but that was.
We were the dinosaurs back then.
We were the dinosaurs, yes, and we went through a string of names.
And then you had to change your name to Dinosaur Jr. Then you found out that Dinosaur Jr. was a band.
Right.
You had to become Dinosaur Jr. Jr.
Yeah, he actually sued us when we were 9 years old.
Dando or
Mascot.
Mascot. Yeah,
I mean, that was the origins of the group. That's why Bay Ridge is so close to home, because it's literally the home of the band where we were brought. But we moved all around the city and outside of the city. Suburbs, city, blah blah blah, and that was it. It was just the idea of being in a band, and the spirit and the songs came before the technical skills,
right? Which
and
is, I think, how it should be.
Comes from. It's not because we spent our whole lives listening to the Clash or Nirvana, which we kind of did too.
Right.
But it's more because we had the feeling before the skills.
This is great. Apparently, you guys were down in.
I don't know what that.
This is the Nirvana clinic. I guess this is a free ad. Can we get a shot of this? This is a
Nirvana clinic.
The medical marijuana dispensary.
Yeah.
The Nirvana clinic,
it's
which
also, it's an album that actually a lot of Nirvana fans haven't heard.
Yeah.
Clinic. It's got it's an 11-track song.
This is very classy because he only had terrible substance abuse problems.
You heard that song Marijuana, the Nirvana song? It's kind of, I think it's unreleased.
That's David Peel.
I don't know if I have.
It's weird.
So I see you got guitars. You want to play something?
We could play something.
Play with that?
Let's do it a bit.
Yeah,
let's keep it
Yeah,
going.
let's have a little conversation. Everybody's. I think everybody's
all right. Here,
Everyone's happy right now.
Yeah, we don't want to
have
mess
to
it up
interrupt
with a
this
bad
with
song.
music.
This is just a good song that I came
Music
across
brings
the
us
other
down.
day.
Cool.
I don't know if you've heard this, but it's a song called Panther Man by a guy named Panther Man. And there's not much to show visually. It's just a song, but I think you guys will dig it.
I can get into it.
You gotta.
I can dance to it.
Wait till the lyrics come in.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Very fucking hep cat stuff, man. Groovy.
What year is this?
This would be like 1973, and it's just some weird glam rock thing.
How many years?
You got the chorus coming
like
in
it.
right here. Let's turn this up. It's really good. He sort of lays out an anthem for himself, and I think for everyone. Right here.
I am your Panther Man. I am your Panther Man. I'll show you my powers.
Show you my claws?
I'm your Panther Man. I'm your Panther Man. I'll show you my paws, and then he says, I'll show you my claws.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
That's good.
The B-side for this is just called You Are My Friend.
It seems like this was like the beginning of like a musical.
Right? Yeah, like it's
Rock opera.
Yeah, like it's a rock opera that just got aborted at some point. It's like it should have happened. Like
Panther Man, you are my friend.
I would have seen Panther Man.
I would see Panther Man now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Panther
Andrew Lloyd
Man,
Webber.
Yeah, where is
Do it.
Andrew?
Panther Man.
Where is Andrew Lloyd Webber when we need him? He's often here in this room. But I would see Panther Man like if Vinny Chase was in Panther Man from Entourage. Like if that was like his next movie, I would see that. I will say this: come to the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater on Saturday night at midnight. I can't tell you anything more than that. It's sold out, but you should wait in the standby line to get in.
Why'd you just tell everybody
Because-
out there
because-
instead of us?
Because you should get in the standby line.
Yeah,
That's
wait,
all I'll say.
Just wait. Next time you tell
I'll
us.
tell you guys
Next
later.
time you tell us.
We'll
we'll
hook
do
you
the
guys
yeah.
up.
Let's
Hey,
do the
We're
real.
gonna be
Jake.
out of town.
For 1 second,
Yeah.
Can we talk about Heavy Metal Parking Lot real
Yes,
quick?
last week on the
Because-
show I had Jeff
it's
Krulik,
one of
the
my favorite
filmmaker. Yeah.
documentaries. I love that.
Heavy Metal Parking Lot
So good.
is the greatest.
It's the greatest.
I was first of all I was really I found it really heartwarming that like I had Jeff Krulik on the show last week to talk about Heavy Metal Parking Lot. And as soon as I said that, like everybody started tweeting me their favorite quotes from Heavy Metal Parking Lot, which is, heavy metal rules, all that punk shit sucks. It belongs
all
on
that punk
fucking
shit
Mars,
sucks.
man.
Yeah.
And Madonna can go to hell. She's a dick.
Yeah, she's a dick.
But like,
Oh, God.
but I think it was Sarah Thayer on Instagram she just posted half and half, which is like the greatest like sort of obscure line from that. Like Jeff Krulik asks like, "Hey, are you fucked up?" And the girl just pauses for a moment. She goes, "Half and half." It's like so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so good.
Heavy Metal Parking Lot is classic. All right.
And Scorpions.
Yeah. There's one guy who's there for Dawkins.
Yeah.
Everybody's there for Priest. He's like,
dude,
I'm Dawkins.
That is so funny. I got my amp repaired by the original lead guitarist of Dawkins.
Really?
Yeah,
Today?
He
3 hours
texted
ago.
us. I'm
Yeah, I'll
getting
show
my
you a
amp
picture.
repaired. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
He's got a
just a
picture.
What's
of
his
him.
name, Brett?
Is it George Lynch?
George Lynch.
His name was Greg.
Greg.
Okay.
Just Greg.
Imagine he
No
wasn't
last
in
name.
Dawkins. We find out right now he was just
Yeah,
some,
it's
like
just
Guitar
some-
Center guy.
That's some weird dude.
This guy was in Dawkins.
No, yeah, definitely.
Well,
Definitely.
they
I met
opened
him.
up for Priest at the
Yeah,
Capitol
Priest,
Center.
Priest. That was,
Rob Halford, I don't know
that was the
about
show,
you.
man.
Let me see. Okay, cool. This is great. Can we?
If anyone out there can confirm or deny
We're
that
gonna
this
get
guy
a
wasn't
shot.
blowing smoke
Is
up my
this
ass.
guy in Dawkins? Does anybody know if this guy was in Dawkins?
That's Matt.
The guy on the left.
And the guy in Dawkins.
And let me ask you, is the amp work now, or did he do a good job?
Yeah, just needed some tubes to be changed.
A couple of tubes get changed.
Those heavy metal guys,
That guy was great.
they know their stuff. Us punks don't really
He's
know
like,
their stuff.
I was like, yo, you did the whole, Sunset Strips.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
He was like, just so.
He was like,
He was
"Don't-"
over
about
it.
it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
don't
Like-
talk to me, kid.
Yeah, I was there.
I was there, man.
We started, it was Dawkins, Quiet Riot, and Van Halen. We were playing for, we were playing backyard parties.
Yeah.
When we started out, but then all of a sudden, those backyard parties were filled with 500 people a weekend.
And then Gazaris, would play Gazaris on the Sunset
Gazaris
Strip.
is
Yeah, that was the spot. That was the spot. Real gross. That whole time, real gross. If we think about it, just
Wow.
gross.
I don't know what would have happened to us if we were there.
I don't think that you would. No, I don't think that would have worked out.
You don't think we would have been there?
No, I think maybe the Mask. I had Dom Bowles from the Germs on recently.
Right.
I was talking to him, and like that sounded like there was a lot of angel dust involved with punk rock, which I don't. You guys don't. You don't get involved with angel dust.
we are pretty.
Well, I have seen YouTube.
Except for that one time that you entered the Matrix on YouTube.
If we ever fucked with the Sherm, it was probably by accident.
Fucked with the That is such a New York of our generation. I've not heard the Sherm in a long time.
I got that from LA rap music.
That's the Sherm.
All the cool things I say just came from rap songs.
But believe that makes sense because all of the New York City kids in the '90s, that's all they were listening to. As we were just talking about before we started
that's what we
taping,
were doing.
Wu-Tang.
Childhood.
Wu-Tang.
That is.
Can we talk about Wu-Tang?
And our 36 Chambers is 20 years old, which is nuts.
Crazy.
All right, will you play?
And
Will you
still-
play something for
and
us?
Still, nothing has or will sound
No.
like
Better.
that record.
It's amazing.
ever
Best
again.
record of all
not
time.
Not even, following Wu-Tang output.
Yeah. Well,
just-
you know.
The two
anyone is
ODB solo albums are really fun.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the production goes on. I think
Capadonna. Big fan of Capadonna.
Capadonna's a great.
Will you play
love
a
them
song
all.
for
We
us?
love them all.
Do you want to play or do you?
Yeah, let's
Should
do
we
it.
just keep waiting
No,
for
no,
Godot?
let's do it. We'll do it.
Waiting for
Play a
it.
little something.
Godot.
Waiting for Godot is one of our favorite plays.
We reference it a lot.
Oh my God! I
think
had
it's
a
the only
dream
play
last
we've
night that
all
I met.
read.
What's his name? Sir Ian
McKellen.
Sorry, McKellen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I was
McKellen.
reading about him. He's doing Waiting for Godot in Australia. I had a dream I was at a Starbucks in Australia, and he was the barista. And I was like, how's Waiting for Godot going, man? He was like, here's your coffee. That was my dream.
That's weird.
There's something in there.
I'm wearing I'm wearing Sir Dennis Eaton Hogg's
Another Sir.
record label,
How many?
Polymer Records. That's
I'm
my shirt
actually
today.
I'm a sir. So
You are?
yeah.
Okay, I want Son of America.
Do you want to start with Sun or? Yeah, let's do that.
I love that tune.
I don't know.
This is on the new album, Blowout, Side A, Track 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it is gonna be Sun. You say so, Jay.
Guess we're playing that then.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What are we doing? Like,
1, 2, 3. I was sitting. Oh, hold up. Give me
we
the cue for
tuned down. I gotta say, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Been tuning down to weird keys.
You guys are Sonic Youth all of a
We're
sudden.
trying
This
to
is
do.
how,
We're trying to do
Drop
Elliott
D.
Smith songs at the drop of a
Yeah.
dime, so
Oh, that's
we always
nice.
tune down. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
transposing. I think that's the.
Here's what I
Give
say.
me a chord.
I say tune in.
All right. I was sitting safe inside my bedroom walls. It wasn't 1990 at all, but the future seemed to be. It's just floating, and every day feel like the last. I think I'm living in the past. The other half moved too fast. Girl, thin TV, ice watch, iced coffee, malt liquor, malt ice cream. I need a condo in the country, a white fence round the city. Don't it pay to be so free? I'm a son of an American, that's no lie. Sun's brighter than it's ever been. Why ain't I? 'Cause I'm a son of an American. That's why. Don't wanna hear about it. Don't wanna hear about it ever again. Whoa. Take me out to the ball game. I wanna sit in the stands and scream. I wanna root for losing team. Like that day, the stadium was shea, and I lived in a rally cap, and the underdog would say, I'm a son of an American. That's no lie. Sun's brighter than it's ever been. Why ain't I? 'Cause I'm a son of an American. That's why. Don't wanna hear about it. Don't wanna hear about it. You know, I tried and tried, but I can't hide. What I am is an American, and all the kids overseas can never know freedom quite like me. So give me thin girl, thin TV, ice watch, ice coffee, malt liquor, malt ice cream. 'Cause I'm a son of an American. That's no lie. Sun's brighter than it's ever been. Why ain't I? 'Cause I'm a son of an American. That's why I don't wanna hear about it. Don't wanna hear about it ever again. Ever again.
Yeah, all right. Are those your drums? We'll take a break. We're going to be back in a minute. We're going to chat more with the So So Glos here on the Fogelnest Files.
Live.
Back on the Fogelnest Files with the So So Glos. Remember, you can see all the videos that we're talking about at the YouTube playlist, youtube.com/the Fogelnest Files. They're on Twitter, at So So Glos. I'm
Jake,
on Twitter.
may I say something?
Yes.
It's really great to be in Jake's Fogel's
Nest.
No, you may not say that. That you may not say. No, I want you to stop and apologize and think about what you've done.
Oh my God! I ruined
That was
the
kind of
whole show.
mean-spirited, Zach.
Yeah, it's mean-spirited.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're trying to have.
Jake.
I like to have fun online. That's my whole thing.
Making a clever
this is-
spin on his last name.
Yeah.
It's his last name. He doesn't have a
This is
choice.
your
I got
nest.
Zach attacked.
This is your nest.
It is
Zach.
my nest. Thank you very
Fogel's
much.
nest.
It's the Fogelnest. What if I took my shirt off and I was just like, "Hey, thanks for coming to my Fogelnest,"
Fogel's Nest. Fogel's Nest.
and then it was just weird. What if it then just got real
Whoa!
weird?
I almost invited that opportunity. I'm glad
You
we
introduced
averted
that element.
Yeah, Jesus.
I like it weird.
I've got
Whoops.
I got some footage of the Beastie Boys,
Yeah.
All right.
and this is just fun clips of
we
the
love these
Beastie
guys.
Boys.
All
Just
right.
having this is just the
Yes.
Beastie Boys just having a good time,
Oh, these
So
guys are
cute.
the best.
just mucking about.
Best guys ever.
So right now what we're looking at is the Beastie Boys in a dressing room backstage, and they are doing whippets out of a whipped cream can.
This is the one that ends with him getting carried out by the cops.
Yes, as a matter of fact,
So the
it
whole
is.
thing was staged, right?
Absolutely. That's the thing. It's this video starts out and you think like, oh, the Beastie Boys are being real jerks, trashing a backstage area.
No.
We
It
do
looked
that
like
all the
it's fun,
time.
but man, when
We do that all
MCA
the
puts
time.
his hand down that girl's pants, man.
Yeah, no, it's exactly
Glad it was staged.
yeah.
Hoped it was consenting, but that shit was not.
like this is
Not cool.
they did
evidence
some
of
bad
the
stuff.
Beastie Boys. I'll fast forward a little bit because this is well, what did I just do? I opened iTunes. I hate the new Mac stuff. I hate it.
That was it. The Beastie Boys were gone just like that. And then
Yeah, and then
And
that
then
was
the
it.
internet came.
Like this is, you see all of these people kind of come in and they're pouring beer on each other, and it's you know, it's just, hey, it's boys being boys.
Yeah.
And then there's, you know, it's just this whole party thing happening.
Then something
Like-
bad. What?
How? There's no way that this would happen because somebody would be like checking laminates. Like, you know, they're the biggest
Right.
band in the world. No
Yeah.
one's got there'd be laminates,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
They were.
Unless they just had some friend just picking girls out of the crowd and bringing them.
But
to
then
the
wouldn't they have a sticky pass system?
You never
After
know.
the
You
show,
never know. You
last
I don't
never
mean
know.
to
Girls
question
left in the
the integrity of the Beastie Boys VHS tape of License to Ill.
I'm just saying it could happen.
I don't mean to, you know, be
I've
that.
seen it happen.
Yeah, that does happen. But then there's this gross moment where they're just signing boobs and everything,
How gross.
and there's this just some gross stuff
Yeah, we
happens.
don't need to see that.
There's gross stuff happens, and then here we go. The two fakest looking security guys come in.
Right.
Look at like
And the cameras are with them outside the door.
yeah.
It's like Uncle Howie and Uncle Howie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a joke.
Yeah, this is just a
Feminist.
joke video. Look how young.
Yeah, everybody's like 19.
Amazing.
This isn't your backstage scene, right? When you guys are
Well-
Actually, you should see us in LA because
Yeah.
when we're backstage in LA, it's a whole different ball game.
yeah, I heard it's all kale.
Paris Hilton is back there
Kale.
with us.
Yeah,
Kale, kombucha.
Kombucha, yeah.
We're pouring kombucha on girls' heads and, like, you know, like,
We're
what
like-
else is happening?
I don't
We're
know.
like
What's
eating
on our
the
rider?
Mats all over
It's
the place.
everything is totally, what is it?
I heard you
I
had
don't even know how to say
you
it.
had Eckhart Tolle come in and just
Yeah.
give a speech.
Yeah,
yeah.
we got a naturalist who tells us our aura every day.
It's crazy.
For-
You know, we
you
just
know.
put on that John Cage song and just wild out. Was it
You guys
459?
459?
Yeah, you listen
Yeah, we put that shit on.
Really?
We turn that shit up.
all the way up.
And we get the fucking kombuchas out, and we just like
We
that's
zone.
us in LA, basically. You know, like
But in Brooklyn, talk about Shea Stadium
Talk about
because
the Beastie
I
Boys.
love that you guys have like like Shea Stadium.
Yeah.
You guys bought the old Shea Stadium.
No, we didn't buy it.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah,
No, you named a venue in Brooklyn.
Right. Our oldest friend, Adam Reish, who produced this record, who is, we grew up with him in actually 3 blocks away.
Right.
It was his idea to have this recording studio space.
Right.
And we had been doing a lot of stuff in the DIY scene in New York. Built out this other place called the Market Hotel about a year before. So we knew the ropes and then that way, and he asked us to get involved, and so we did that with him, and it's just a real family space, Shea Stadium. The world needed another Shea Stadium. After the Mets,
Speaking
up
of the Mets, because I know you guys are big. You're big Mets fans.
More or less.
You like the Mets. You identify with the Mets. The Mets are
we identify with them.
Identify with the underdog.
They're underdogs and stuff.
Right.
But Darryl Strawberry.
Yeah.
Fucking a fly MC as well. I've got a little bit of Darryl Strawberry's.
song?
Oh no.
I got a little bit of Darryl Strawberry's rap song, Chocolate Strawberry.
How many drugs is he on?
Oh shit. This is hot. Yeah.
Good beat.
Yeah, it's just real good production.
The 86 Mets also made a rap song that's horrible.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. One of the guys raps and you can't understand him because they didn't.
That was good. I'd like to hear more of that.
Yeah, I'm going to fast forward here a little bit to Darryl's verse in this.
All right.
Chocolate Strawberry.
Yeah.
My name is Darryl. I'm a baseball player.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to say. When
Thank
I'm on the field, I'm on top of the world.
Oh yeah, he's got skills.
Everybody in the stadium screams for me. Strike 1, strike 2, with no strike 3. When I'm running, all the players make space. I run, I slide, and then I'm safe.
Oh,
I
yeah.
ain't soft. I even get paid on my days off. Grand Slammer.
See, the 86 Mets were kind of like an inspiration, They lived hard. They were a team. They were a
the
real
most
team,
rock star sports team ever.
I remember, because that's like...
They were a team that when they went to, I just read a book on them called The Bad Guys Won. Yeah. They were a team that when they would go to
Because it's called The Bad Guys Won? That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great book.
Because the coach was like, that was his line after, will people identify with the 86 Mets? Will it go down and, will people love this team forever? He was like, I don't think so. And they were like, why? He was like, because the bad guys won. Because everybody hated them.
See, I'm not a big baseball guy. I just have never been. But I know about the 86 Mets.
Right.
And
Notorious.
I know about the...
Notorious.
Yeah, it's notorious. Exactly.
Yeah, because they were they ruined being a sports star, kind of, for everyone. Because they did so many
so much
drugs and
excess.
got arrested. And, they would go to away games and the hotel's lobbies would be packed with women.
Right. It looked like a
trying to
fake
see
Beastie
them.
Boys video.
It looked like a rock band was staying there, and that never happened to a sports team before.
Well, I'm sure it did, but they did it loud. They did it in your face.
They were really loud about it.
Yeah.
In your face, doing
And they're
hip-hop
proud
songs.
about
They're
it.
New Yorkers, of course. They're the
They were the most obnoxious team ever.
I love... Yeah,
They
I just
owned
love
New
the
York.
mythology
When they
of it.
won, they owned the city. That they just owned it. When Koch was mayor, damn.
Man, we
the
missed
old
that era.
Lakers were
kinda,
like that.
yeah.
I want
Days
to...
of
wish
Dream
we were
and
there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them.
I
But
was born that year,
They
I
just
wish I
Kurt
was there.
Rambis
Yeah.
wasn't partying, son. Kurt Rambis.
they represent a certain thing,
What is it about the 80s? Is it the outlaw nature of it that you guys like?
Yeah,
sort of-
partially. Also, a bunch. They had the cockiness to make it, and a notorious losing team of history with the Mets. And they just came out with this arrogance that took them all the way to the top.
And it's them by contrast to the Yankees.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
It's so boring. and
Go back to the Brooklyn
trite
Dodgers,
to be a
Yankees.
Yeah,
fan
go back to the
in New
Brooklyn
York.
Dodgers all the way. It was a split.
Let me ask you about Mr. Met, because
Met.
I've got some footage here. I'm from Philly, as people know.
Oh no.
Right?
I am from
So
Philly.
you don't like the Mets?
Well, I have some footage here of it looked like some horseplay between Mr. Met and the Philly Fanatics.
What
So
is
let's-
that Philly
What the
thing?
fuck?
Well, that's
a
what
Dr.
I want.
Seuss
I want
character?
to ask you.
I don't understand what that
I don't know
guy
what
is.
the Philly Fanatic is. Like this big green weirdo.
It
Who
looks
is
like
he?
it looks like a Dr. Seuss character.
Like
He's
Mr.
a big weird green asshole with a weird
Mr.
nose.
Met makes sense. It's a baseball head.
But that's the thing. Does it make sense?
No, Mr. Met doesn't really make sense.
I'm
either.
like, he looks sick. That's my thing about Mr. Met. It looks like he's got an illness.
Mr. Met is weird.
He's weird.
Mr. Met's scary.
I love
Yeah,
Mr.
it
Met.
is.
like a bobblehead.
But he's a grown
weird.
man. He's a grown-ass man with a big giant baseball head. I'm freaked out by him.
Imagine
Listen,
waking
anytime
up
you
with
see
that
anybody
standing over your bed.
In this,
Yeah.
if you're this clip, if you're in this area, right? Where are they? They're right up.
They're right in front of-
in
they're in
there.
front of Radio City
Yeah,
Music Hall.
Right there.
Right.
If you're there and you see one of these people dressed up in a suit, you run as far as you can away from these things.
Yeah.
I wanna
Those
point
guys
out-
are fucked up.
These
What-
But there's
Spider-Man.
people there
these-
all the time now.
I know they're all freaks. They're
Not
all
the official.
pedophiles.
He's not talking
You
about
don't
the
know.
official mascots.
Yeah,
not the guys
official,
that are.
they're on the
No,
red
yeah.
carpet.
He's
That's
talking about
fine.
the guys on the street in New
This
York.
is completely inappropriate, though. What the Philly Fanatic does here is he flashes people.
Oh my
Look at that.
god.
He pulls up his shirt like, yeah, look at these. Which is
It's
like
so weird
makes
on
me
so many
question
levels.
what is the gender of the Philly Fanatic? Is it supposed to be?
He's non-gender. He's
yeah.
gender neutral. He's
It's actually the LGBT. The LGBT.
He's trying to kiss
community is
Mr.
gonna
Met.
adopt this.
Look at these two. It's two weirdos on the street.
You know what? I think it's cool that they can show that sort of like love for each other, though. If they do,
yeah. You know what?
like more
starting
of
to
that is
change.
better. You know.
Now
The more-
the San Diego
What's
chicken.
the screening
I
process
understand.
for hiring these guys?
The screening process for hiring these guys?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
What's the
what I
screening process for hiring the 86 Mets? Exactly. It's professional sports. It's a madhouse. But that San Diego chicken, I understand that. It's a chicken.
Yeah.
He's a chicken. He loves baseball.
Why does that
Kind
make
of weak
sense?
though. Kind of weak, right? Like you got a chicken as a mascot.
Wait,
Yeah.
why does that make sense? I don't get why that.
Because it's just a chicken. He loves baseball. I get it. Like I get it. He's just a chicken.
Yeah.
He loves baseball. What is Philly Fanatic? I don't even know what it is. And this guy he's a big tumor. He's got
That's
a big
weird.
baseball
No,
tumor.
Philly Fanatic doesn't make any sense.
I agree.
That's weird.
It's like they couldn't think of anything with a PH, so they made something up.
Right.
And it really
Fanatic is not even a PH.
it's just weird.
Yeah, it's
Should have been
unsettling.
I feel
Mascots are always weird.
I feel like they
though.
should have a Philly fuck. You
Yeah.
know, like you're a
It's-
Philly fuck. You know
yeah.
what? Everybody knows what a Philly fuck is.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes, we do.
There's
Yeah, exactly.
And there's that Philly fuck, and he's yelling on the fucking. You know?
We
Yeah.
recorded our record in Philadelphia.
You did?
Yeah,
Where
we
in
did.
Philly?
Fishtown.
Fishtown.
No, more like
Kensington.
Kensington. Yeah, we got a lot of love for the city of brotherly love.
Philly's great. It's
Yeah.
a great town.
We love it, yeah.
Be there for a project for like a week or two and then leave. It's great.
Get the hell out.
It's real good.
Spending
Yeah.
a lot of time down.
Yeah.
Down
Philly's
there
got
lately,
good.
it's great.
You got good people in
Yeah.
Philly. Shout out to Greg Gethard, Chris Gethard's brother.
Oh,
He's a good
shout
Shout out to
he's
Greg
a good
Gethard.
Philly dude.
Hey, you were
What's up,
good
Greg?
Philly
Shout out
boy.
to Kyle Slick Johnson.
Yeah, so I don't know what the story is with the Philly Fanatic, but it freaks me out, and Mr. Met's weird too. They're both weirdos. Here, this is just this we'll just watch because I wanna promote it. Opposite side of the
Hanna?
Beastie Boys, Kathleen Hanna. We'll just watch this whole thing.
Hell yeah.
Kathleen Hanna, Bikini Kill the Tigre, the Julie Ruin. She has a documentary coming out next week called The Punk
so
Singer.
pumped on this.
It is so good.
I'm
It is-
psyched.
It is.
This
Kathleen
is it.
Hanna is an important person. She's just awesome. She's always on the right side of things. And let's just watch the trailer for the documentary about her life, which is coming out. It's called The Punk Singer, and it's just fucking great.
Can't wait to see this.
Hey everybody, are you guys ready?
I already knew I was going to be some kind of artist. I just didn't know what kind. We were all trying to make feminist work. Like, it was just totally impossible for me to keep it out. I'd read Toby's fanzine, and she was talking about feminism and punk rock in the same sentence.
Toby was like, do you know how to play bass? No. Do you want to start a band? Toby was like, I think we should ask this girl Kathleen to be the singer.
It was making music a voice for a lot of people that hadn't been heard before.
Right when Bikini Kill started, right when grunge was like going off the hook, right when Nirvana was exploding. It was a wild scene.
Our friend Jen Smith said, you know what we need? We need a girl riot. We just tried to take feminist stuff and then filter it through a punk rock lens.
Feminism had been kind of scared of pop culture music. It was really good at protesting it and not good at making it. And so Riot Girl was speaking to people.
Kurt has a history with Bikini Kill. He came out of feminist art punk.
Kurt was like the only person that stuck up for me.
She has it in the songs, not being the perfect girl.
Like a car accident, you can't look away. But you know what I mean? I mean a good car accident.
She would get letters from guys that were like, you need to die.
my identity.
It's crazy
was
how
so
much
wrapped
they
up in
did
my
that
band
180. The
that
Beastie
it wasn't
Boys,
really
all of them
healthy.
becoming so zen. And, you know, they've all apologized for all their like
Yeah.
early misogynist behavior,
Yeah.
which is so honorable. you
And
know,
and
those
it's
guys.
talked about in the film, you know,
Yeah.
because Kathleen and Adam have been
Yeah,
together
totally.
now for
Right.
years and married and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
talked about like, what am I doing as the leader of this important feminist movement with like the King Ad Rock?
Yeah.
And well, watch the rest because it's just so great.
Yeah.
That's the nature of being a hero. Is you don't need help, you're the helper.
It was just so much easier on everybody if I just faced what was happening and dealt with it. We were on a mission, whether we got attention or not.
Bikini Kill wasn't just the best girl band, they were the best band.
I sat down and said, I can't do this anymore. I realized it was affecting the people that I love. It's overwhelming.
I was really worried.
There's this
love
whole
her.
fear someone's
What's her
going to
name?
say,
What's
I don't
it?
think so.
Yeah.
Joanna.
Joanna.
Yeah.
People can think
I love
whatever
J.D. Sampson.
they want.
Yeah, we played with
But
JD a bunch.
they
We
should
played
JD's
with,
like-
we played with men.
Men is
Yeah,
great.
they're
Just
awesome.
Stay out of my way.
the punk singer. So I just
Punk
wanted
singer.
just to tell people about this doc because it is
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be playing at the Cine Family.
I've heard about
Yeah.
it. I've heard
Is this coming
promotion.
out while we're here? Because I'd love to see this.
I
with
think
you.
it might be, yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
we should
and
go
it'll be
see
out
this.
thepunksinger.com because like fucking what's better than Bikini? You know, Bikini
The-
Kill were
the
so
best.
fucking great. And
Righteous.
Then, and then
And Ca-
Latigre.
I was lucky enough. I saw Kathleen Hanna do this thing for the Bust magazine.
I was there, yeah.
Oh, you were there that
Yeah,
night? I
yeah.
didn't see that. That was
Yeah.
a fun night.
Yeah.
That was a fun night.
Yeah, Kathleen is
much respect.
She's I just
She's awesome.
I love her and I love this film and I just I want to tell people about it. I figured you guys would appreciate
Respect.
it.
So much respect.
Respect to Kathleen Hanna.
And thank you, Kathleen.
I say
Hanna,
this
for
a lot of
everything
the
you've done.
time, and people laugh at it, but Son of an American, I feel like, is a lot of a feminist anthem
Yeah?
in a lot of ways. Yeah, like, I think, you know, those lyrics, like, give me thin girl, thin TV, ice watch, ice coffee, malt liquor, malt ice cream. It's a whole fuck you to American culture. It's a whole, like, kind of, and it's misunderstood a lot, you know,
Right.
because we sing it and it's a little bit, sarcastic.
Right.
I think most people get it, but
I would hope so. But
right,
yeah, but it gets like Born in the
Right.
USA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
it's
exactly
a
the
taken.
same.
Yeah.
The people that don't get it,
Or This
are
Land
probably
Is Your
more than
Land,
that,
or any of
than the
those.
people who do with that song. You know?
yeah. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. You want to? I got one more thing to show you, very, very quick.
Yes.
And then you'll play us out. How's that sound?
Play us out at the end
Oh
of the
yeah,
hour.
yeah. We can do one more song.
One more song, but this is real quick. This is 15 seconds. This is Beyonce in concert. Somebody sent this to me, and I just enjoyed it. It's Beyonce in concert, and she gives the mic to a fan to sing along. And it's just real quick. That's it.
Oh my God.
This is so overcome. It's wonderful.
That was
It's
good.
just wonderful.
That's good television,
It's
folks.
just good TV.
She's wonderful. Her
Ah.
videos are great.
Look,
Wow.
if you don't like Beyonce, like you know, you know what? You're right.
I don't
If
really
you don't
like
like
Beyonce
if you don't like Beyonce, I have no opinion either way. It's
you know,
fine.
people love her. People love her, but she doesn't. Okay, like let's be real here. There's
Nothing real about it.
There's divas that, and Beyonce, maybe she's a diva, maybe not, but she's definitely not as entertaining as some of the other divas we've seen.
Whoa.
I think she's pretty
come on.
entertaining.
She's
I
pretty
just think
damn
it's
good.
like kind of.
You either love
kinda-
her
Come
or
on.
you hate her, or you don't care about her at all, or you've
Or-
thought about her a little bit.
Or
you haven't thought about it.
or
Look, we'll just break it down.
I think it
You
makes
either
sense.
love Beyonce, or you hate her,
Or you don't care about
either
her,
way,
or you like her a little bit, or you don't
like
like her
that
that
one
much.
song. Perhaps maybe you like Michelle Williams more from Destiny's Child.
Love Michelle Williams.
Perhaps.
She's good.
Love
But it's
Kelly
definitely one of
Rowland
those
with,
things.
she's great, but
It makes
is she
sense
the
like
ultimate?
she's with
Everybody talks like
Jay-Z.
she's the ultimate.
All I
It makes
know
sense that
is
she's with Jay-Z. It seems soulless.
I am the ultimate Hollywood bad boy and the ultimate digital diva at the same time, and a gamer girl
Fogelnest
as well.
just said he's a Hollywood bad boy, digital diva.
That's
And a
what I
hot
am.
ass. And a hot ass.
And hot ass
ass.
2011. You got.
We're
you
gonna
guys,
take it out.
Take us out.
Follow us on Twitter at So So Glos.
At So So Glos.
Follow us on Instagram at So So Glos.
This is an old song.
Follow Brian On
Vine. He's big on Vine.
I'm at hot ass.
Okay, we're gonna take it out. Ready for this? Another summer for the city, and on the 33 bus downtown, you said, I'm getting higher than you. So I took the subway to your suburb. I saw your mother in an all-white gown. She said, I'm getting high, how about you? So long sleep, it's been real deep, but with all these sheep on my route, I keep on losing count. See me riding all around town. An angry boy is a hungry boy. Island riding, no one's around. A hungry boy is an angry boy. Bomb threat on the train, and there's a man on a ledge in Bed-Stuy who said, I'm getting higher than you. That's alright, 'cause nowadays I'm feeling just like him, ready to blow up or ready to die. So I'm getting high, how about you? Jesus Christ, I was stoned last night. They put me up on a cross. I woke up feeling lost. See me riding all around town. An angry boy is a hungry boy. Island riding, no one's around. A gangly boy is an angry boy. And there's no one around in my sight for miles and miles. Just an empty bottle of booze with no text inside to tell the folks I'm island riding. Yeah, I'm stories high, man. See me riding all around town. An angry boy is a gangly boy. Island riding, no one's around. A gangly boy is an angry boy.
Goodbye, kids. It was really nice to spend time with you today. With Jake Fogelnest.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys, for
you.
doing it. We'll take us out. We got the So So Glos, everybody.
So So Glos.
Thank you for having us.
You can find them online.
You can find us on the street corner, out in 3 dimensions, rocking the Wu-Tang Clan, sword style.
We got
sitting
some
on
LA
the corner,
shows.
drinking 40s.
They got Los Angeles.
Hanging out in
rock
Los
and roll
Angeles for a little
concerts you
bit.
can go to. They've got their
December 8th at the Echo. Then we got some more announcements coming soon, or maybe even a big one. So stay tuned, folks.
The SoSoGlos.com. You can see all the videos that we talked about at YouTube.com/the Fogelnest Files. I'm on Twitter at Jake Fogelnest. This is Jake Fogelnest saying, Seacrest out.